It's the week of October 4th, 2022. My name is Jacob.
And I'm Abigail. Welcome back to DSN.
In U.S. news, Hurricane Ian made landfall on Florida's west coast last Wednesday. This was a Category 4 hurricane bringing in strong winds, rain, and tornadoes. In world news, India works to bring cheetahs back. They are the world's fastest animals. They died out in India over 70 years ago. They released 8 cheetahs in a national park with hopes to bring them back.
In local news, State Farm Stadium has brought back its behind-the-scenes tours. Visitors get to check out its unique dome structure and, of course, the natural grass field.
Now let's go over to Mila and Miranda with This Week's in History.
Welcome to This Week in History. My name is Mila.
And I am Miranda.
In 1887, the International Herald Tribune was published for the first time.
In 1895, the first U.S. Open golf tournament was held in Newport, Rhode Island.
In 1957, the Soviet Union launched the first artificial satellite, Sputnik, into orbit around Earth.
See you next time with This Week in History.
Let's go over to Maverick and Malachi with sports.
Welcome to sports. My name is Malachi. And I'm Maverick. The Arizona Cardinals now have a record of 1-2. Unfortunately, they took a loss against the Los Angeles Rams on Sunday with a score of 20-12. Check out the Cardinals playing the Eagles on October 9th.
On Thursday, September 22nd, the Tonopah Valley varsity team won their home game against Veritas Prep with a score of 27-14. They play an away game this Thursday night against the Kingman Academy.
That is all for today. See you next time on Sports News.
Now let's go over to Mrs. Dirksen with a weekly update.
Hello, Desert Sunset. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a great weekend and you are ready for a great week this week. It's a pretty big week. We have lots of things going on. We have our Galileo benchmark testing, which starts Tuesday, and want to remind you to get to bed early, have a good breakfast, and be ready for that benchmark test on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then parent-teacher conferences are also happening next week, so that will be on Wednesday and Thursday. But even just as exciting is that we will have our first book fair. The library will be open during parent-teacher conferences for parents to stop by and students to stop by and purchase things from our book fair. Friday, of course, is our fall break day. So don't come to school next Friday. We won't have school that day, but enjoy that time with your family. And then I just want to remind you too that we had a fabulous music concert this last week, and so you'll be able to see pictures of that on our Facebook page. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mrs. Dirksen. Let's go over to Layla with entertainment news.
Welcome to Entertainment News. I'm Leila. Lyle Lyle Crocodile will be coming to theaters on October 7th. This movie is based on a children's book about a crocodile that lives in New York City. This is a must-see live-action animated musical comedy. See you next time on Entertainment News.
Now let's go over to Ella and Brielle with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Ella.
And I am Brielle. Did you know that today, October 4th, is National Taco Day?
Today we recognize the tortillas stuffed with fillings. Whether you prefer hard-shelled or soft tortillas, most agree they satisfy a snack craving.
Your question for today is, on average, how many tacos do Americans consume each year?
A, 5 million.
B, 2 billion.
C, 4.5 billion.
You have 10 seconds to make your decision. If you said C, 4.5 billion, you are correct.
Tacos are loved and eaten by millions each day.
Fun fact, Taco Bell started as Bell's Burgers and hot dogs stand back in the 1950s.
Now let's go over to Miley and Maverick with Science Time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Marley.
And I am Maverick.
Florida detected the giant African land snail for the first time. The invasive species was first detected in 1969. It took 7 years and $1 million to get rid of them.
These ferocious eaters consume over 500 plants and tree species. They will munch on just about everything, even paint and stucco on houses. They multiply fast, which make it hard to control them.
See you next week with more Science Time.
Back over to Mila with Word of the Week.
Welcome to the Word of the Week. My name is Mila. This week's word is summarize. Summarize is a verb and it means to restate in a concise form. Here is how it can be used in a sentence. The students need to summarize what they read in the story. See you next time on Word of the Week.
Now over to Rudy and Brielle with Joke of the Week.
Welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Rudy.
And I am Brielle.
So what's your joke?
What is a ghost's favorite dessert?
I don't know. What is it?
Ice cream.
Great joke, Brielle. If you have a joke and will tell it on the news, please have your teacher email it to Miss Webb. See you next time on Joke of the Week.
Rudy and Brielle, that is all for this week's episode of DSN.
See you next week.